Have you ever wondered why some of the wealthiest people seem so ordinary? They don't drive luxury cars, wear expensive watches, or post photos of lavish vacations on social media. Instead, they blend into everyday life, living modestly and staying under the radar. Why is that? And how do they quietly amass such incredible wealth? By the time you finish this video, you'll learn 15 simple yet powerful strategies to build wealth without drawing attention. Here's something you might not expect. Most self-made millionaires prefer to keep their financial success a secret. They understand that quiet wealth is often safer, more sustainable, and far more rewarding in the long run. Imagine this. Your neighbor Bob is always showing off his new gadgets and talking about his latest trips to luxury resorts. But behind the scenes, Bob is barely keeping up with his credit card payments. On the other hand, your coworker Lisa drives an older car, packs her lunch every day, and wears the same watch she's had for years. What no one knows is that Lisa owns multiple properties and has built a portfolio that's quietly growing her net worth into the millions. The truth is, real wealth doesn't have to be loud. In fact, those who grow their fortune quietly often achieve the most financial security and peace of mind. The strategies you're about to learn are the same ones successful people use to stay wealthy while living modestly. And now, they're yours to apply. Let's dive into the first strategy because building quiet wealth starts today. Number 1, keep your wealth under wraps. The first step to building wealth without anyone noticing is keep your wealth under wraps. Here's an important piece of advice. Keep your financial successes private. When people know you have money, it can change the way they treat you. Some might start asking for favors or handouts, while others could even try to take advantage of you. To avoid this, it's best to stay low-key about your wealth. By keeping quiet, you protect not only your money but also your peace of mind. You won't have to deal with the pressure of living up to others' expectations or constantly explaining your financial decisions. Instead, you can focus entirely on building and managing your wealth in a way that works for you. The truth is, the less attention you draw to your financial situation, the easier it becomes to grow your wealth. Quiet money is safe money. It allows you to avoid unnecessary stress and distractions, giving you the freedom to focus on what really matters, your long-term financial goals. Number 2, diversify your income sources. Depending on just one source of income can be dangerous. If that income suddenly stops, it could leave you in a tough spot. That's why wealthy people make it a priority to create multiple ways to earn money. They understand that having several income streams not only protects them, but also helps their wealth grow faster. Take Lisa, for example. She started out working a regular 9-to-5 job like most people, but she also had a talent for designing websites, so she turned it into a side hustle. Over time, that side hustle grew into a reliable source of extra income. She didn't stop there. Lisa also began investing her earnings and now receives dividends from her investments. The result? Lisa now earns money from 3 sources: her job, her website business, and her investments. This not only gives her financial security, but also helps her build wealth at a steady pace. Even if one of these income streams slows down or stops, she still has others to rely on. The key lesson here is simple. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. By diversifying your income streams, you create a financial safety net that keeps you secure while continuing to grow your wealth. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful and want more content like this, comment more below. Let's keep going. Number 3, adopt the stealth wealth mentality. The next step to building wealth without anyone noticing is adopting a stealth wealth mindset. This means letting go of the need to impress others with your money. Instead of trying to look rich, the focus is on quietly growing your wealth over time. Let's look at an example. Sarah used to spend every bonus she earned on expensive clothes and fancy vacations just to keep up with her social circle. Her friends were impressed, but her savings account was empty. One day she realized this wasn't sustainable. She decided to change her approach and started investing those bonuses instead. 5 years later, Sarah has over $350,000 in investments, and she's living a simple, stress-free life. The idea behind stealth wealth is also about being intentional with your spending. Avoid letting your lifestyle get more expensive just because you're earning more. Instead of buying things to show success, use your money to build assets, whether it's stocks, real estate, or even starting your own business. This quiet focus on growing your financial foundation not only helps you stay secure, but also keeps you free from the pressure of living up to others' expectations. The real benefit? You're not just protecting your money, you're protecting your peace of mind. The key takeaway here is simple. Stop worrying about what other people think. Focus on your own financial goals and let your success speak for itself. Number 4, use unexpected windfalls wisely. When you get unexpected money, like a work bonus or a tax refund, resist the urge to spend it on things you don't really need. Instead, use it as a chance to strengthen your financial foundation. You can put it toward paying off debt, investing, or boosting your savings. Let's break it down. Imagine you get a $5,000 bonus. If you invest that money and it earns a 10% annual return, it could grow to over $116,000 in 30 years. That's the magic of letting your money work for you over time. What might seem like a small decision today could have a huge impact on your financial future. Every unexpected financial windfall is an opportunity. Whether it's a big paycheck, a tax return, or even a surprise gift, how you handle it can make all the difference. By using these moments wisely, you can speed up your journey toward financial freedom and build lasting wealth. Number 5, automate your savings and investments. Automation is one of the smartest ways to build wealth, and the best part is that it requires little to no effort on your part. By setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to a high-yield savings account or an investment account, you create a system where your money grows consistently without you having to think about it. This approach allows you to prioritize saving and investing without the risk of forgetting or putting it off. Let's break it down with an example. If you earn $4,000 per month and set up an automatic transfer of $500 to a separate account, you'll save $6,000 in 1 year. But it doesn't stop there. If that $6,000 is invested and earns a return of, say, 8% annually, it could grow significantly over the years thanks to the power of compound interest. Over 10 years, that consistent effort could turn into tens of thousands of dollars. This strategy is especially powerful because it eliminates 2 common barriers to wealth building: procrastination and temptation. When you automate your savings or investments, you no longer have to rely on willpower or make the decision each month. It just happens. Plus, the money leaves your checking account before you have the chance to spend it on unnecessary expenses. You're essentially paying yourself first, which is one of the key habits of financially successful people. Automation also works for other financial goals, such as building an emergency fund, saving for a big purchase, or contributing to a retirement account. Whether you're saving for the short term or the long term, having a system in place ensures that you're consistently making progress, even when life gets busy or unpredictable. Over time, you'll hardly notice the money leaving your account, but the results will speak for themselves. Watching your savings or investment account grow will not only give you financial security, but also peace of mind. And the best part? Your wealth is growing quietly and steadily in the background, freeing you to focus on other aspects of your life while your financial future takes care of itself. Number 6, invest in assets, not liabilities. Wealthy people understand a simple but powerful concept: the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money out of it. This distinction plays a huge role in how they make financial decisions. Let's look at an example. Mike had saved enough money to either buy a luxury car or invest in a rental property. Instead of choosing the car, which would lose value over time, he decided to buy the rental property. That property now earns him $1,500 every month in passive income, helping him grow his wealth. On the other hand, his friend who bought the car, it's now worth half of what he paid for it, and it costs him even more money in maintenance, insurance, and depreciation. The lesson here is clear. Assets are things that help you build your wealth, like investments, real estate, or a business. Liabilities like cars, expensive gadgets, or luxury items only drain your money without providing any long-term value. Every dollar you spend is an opportunity to either grow your wealth or diminish it, so it's important to think about how your purchases will impact your financial future. The key takeaway? Prioritize buying or investing in assets over liabilities. Before making any financial decision, ask yourself, will this help me build wealth or will it hold me back? This mindset shift is what separates those who build long-term financial security from those who constantly struggle to get ahead. Focus on assets and let them work for you to create a more secure and prosperous future. Number 7, master the power of compound interest. Albert Einstein once said that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, and he wasn't wrong. It's one of the most powerful ways to grow your wealth over time. The sooner you start investing, the more your money can grow. Here's how it works. When you invest, your money earns returns. Then those returns start earning returns as well, creating a snowball effect. The longer you let this process go, the bigger that snowball gets. Let's put this into perspective with an example. If you start investing $300 a month at age 25 and earn an average return of 8% per year, you could have over $1 million by the time you retire. But if you wait until you're 35 to start investing the same amount, you'd end up with less than half of that. Why? Because you lose those critical early years where compounding has the most impact. The lesson here is simple. Start as early as you can, even if it's with a small amount. The longer your money has to grow, the more powerful compound interest becomes. Even if you can only invest a little right now, it's better than waiting. Over time, those small contributions can turn into life-changing wealth. Your future self will thank you for taking action today. Remember, it's not about how much you start with. It's about giving your money time to grow. Start now, stay consistent, and let compound interest do the heavy lifting. Number 8, learn creative tax strategies. The wealthy don't just focus on making money, they focus on keeping it. One of the key ways they do this is by using smart tax strategies. By taking advantage of things like deductions and tax-advantaged accounts, they can save a lot of money on taxes, which can add up to thousands of dollars over time. For example, when you contribute to a 401k or IRA, not only does the money you invest grow over time, but you also lower your taxable income for the year. This means you pay less in taxes, which leaves more money available to invest and grow your wealth. It's a win in 2 ways. You save on taxes now, and your money continues to grow for the future. The key point here is that understanding how taxes work isn't just about saving a few bucks. It's about using those savings to fund investments that help your wealth grow even more. By being smart about your taxes, you can make your money work harder for you and keep more of what you earn. Number 9, stay consistent and patient. Building wealth quietly isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about being consistent and patient. Small, steady actions over time can lead to big rewards. Think of it like planting a tree. At first, you might not see anything happening, but with time, effort, and care, it eventually grows into something strong and valuable. Patience plays a key role in this process. The longer you stay focused on your goals and stick to your plan, the more your money will grow. Wealth doesn't happen overnight, but if you keep going, your financial success will build up over time. The key is to keep putting in the work, stay consistent, and trust the process. Number 10, avoid lifestyle creep. As your income increases, it's easy to start spending more, a phenomenon known as lifestyle creep. To avoid this, it's important to stay focused on your financial goals and resist the temptation to raise your living expenses. For example, when Sarah received a promotion and higher pay, she didn't upgrade her lifestyle. Instead, she put the extra money into her investment account. A few years later, Sarah is much closer to financial freedom, while many of her peers continue to live paycheck to paycheck, allowing their expenses to grow with their income. The secret is to keep your lifestyle consistent even as you earn more. By doing this, you create a larger gap between what you earn and what you spend. This extra money can be used to build wealth through smart investments. The more you can maintain your current standard of living, the more you'll be able to grow your wealth in the long run. Number 11, network with like-minded people. Being around people who are financially smart can have a big impact on your own wealth-building journey. When you surround yourself with individuals who are focused on growing their finances, you'll find that their knowledge, habits, and success can motivate and inspire you. You can start by joining investment groups, attending financial workshops, or simply connecting with like-minded people who prioritize building wealth. The people you spend time with can influence your financial mindset and decisions. Remember, the people you surround yourself with can greatly affect your financial future. If you connect with others who have similar financial goals, you'll benefit from their insights, accountability, and even new opportunities that can help grow your wealth quietly over time. Number 12, live below your means. This might seem like common sense, but it's a powerful principle. Living below your means isn't about cutting out all fun or luxuries. It's about choosing long-term financial growth over short-term enjoyment. Let's take Warren Buffett, for example. Even though he's one of the wealthiest people in the world, he still lives in the same simple house he bought back in 1958. Why? Because he understands that true wealth isn't about spending a lot. It's about keeping and growing your money. By avoiding unnecessary expenses, you can save and invest that money instead. Over time, your investments will grow and build wealth for you, while others may be spending their money on things that don't add value to their future. The key takeaway here is that wealth is built by controlling your spending and focusing on your long-term goals. It's not about living without enjoyment, but about prioritizing the things that truly help you grow your wealth, like investing and saving. Number 13, control your emotions around money. Wealth building isn't just about numbers, it's about controlling your emotions too. Many people make financial decisions based on fear, greed, or the desire for instant gratification. But wealthy individuals focus on staying calm and rational, especially during market volatility or personal financial challenges. Take John, for example. When the stock market dropped, many investors panicked and sold off their assets, locking in their losses. But John, instead of reacting emotionally, stuck to his long-term strategy. He continued investing regularly, knowing that markets fluctuate. Over time, his disciplined approach paid off as the market recovered and his portfolio grew. The key takeaway is this: emotions are often your enemy when it comes to wealth building. By mastering the ability to stay calm and make decisions based on logic and long-term goals, rather than immediate reactions, you'll make smarter financial moves that pay off over time. Number 14, minimize debt. While it may be tempting to use credit for a quick fix or luxury purchase, excessive debt can be a major roadblock to building wealth. The wealthiest people tend to avoid unnecessary debt because it creates financial pressure and limits their ability to invest and grow assets. Consider Sarah, who made the decision early on to avoid high-interest debt. Instead of buying a new car on credit or getting into consumer debt, she focused on paying off any outstanding balances and avoided living beyond her means. By doing so, she freed up more money to invest and steadily grow her wealth. The lesson here is clear. Minimizing debt not only saves you money and interest payments, but it also allows you to keep more of your earnings for investments and long-term financial growth. Avoid lifestyle debt and focus on building a strong financial foundation. Number 15, learn to budget and track your expenses. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to build wealth is by tracking your spending and sticking to a budget. Wealthy people understand where their money's going and ensure they're living within their means. Tracking your expenses allows you to identify areas where you can cut back and redirect that money into investments or savings. Let's look at Tom, who always kept a close eye on his monthly budget. He carefully tracked his income and expenses, and when he noticed certain areas where he was overspending, he cut back. That extra money was then used to invest in stocks and contribute to his retirement account. Over time, his careful budgeting and discipline helped him steadily build his wealth. The takeaway here is that controlling your spending is essential for wealth building. A budget helps you manage your finances, avoid impulse buys, and prioritize investments that will pay off in the future. The more you track your expenses, the more money you can put toward growing your wealth. Since you now know the 15 hacks to build wealth without anyone noticing, let me just leave you with this. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about freedom. The freedom to live life on your terms, without worrying about impressing others or keeping up appearances. Imagine a life where your finances work for you. No stress, no showmanship, just quiet confidence. That's what these hacks could bring you. So which hack will you start implementing today? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Just watching this video won't automatically make you wealthy. If you've been following us, you understand that building real wealth takes more than just being discreet about your finances. It's about making intelligent investments, taking calculated risks, and connecting with the right people to help you grow. Make sure to dive into our earlier videos for more tips, and subscribe to stay updated as you continue your journey toward financial success.